Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dedido. Always open, always local.
Ahead on Primetime, 2 of the 13 indicted for the contraband conspiracy plead guilty in court. A high-ranking political delegate from Taiwan stops on Guam amid tense times for international relations. And our island's economy is getting a much-needed boost from our visiting friends in uniform.
Half a day and good evening. I'm Crystal Paco.
And I'm Nick Delgado.
Guilty. That's what 2 of the 13 indicted in an alleged scheme to smuggle contraband into the prison pleaded in Superior Court today.
One of them also allowed to get out of jail until sentencing early next year. Here's more from inside the courtroom.
How would you plead guilty or not guilty?
Roxanne Hokok admitted to the charges filed against her in 2 separate drug cases. She pleaded guilty to delivery of a Schedule II controlled substance as a first-degree felony and conspiracy to give bribes. Those charges stem from the August contraband bust at the Department of Corrections, where several corrections officers are alleged to have been involved. She was also arrested this past October after investigators found out she was again dealing drugs while under house arrest. Hokok also pleaded guilty to delivery of a Schedule II controlled substance and drug possession for that second case. The agreement calls for a sentence of 0 to 12 years in prison and for her to cooperate and provide testimony for the government in the case against the others accused.
She understands that she has to meet both with the government when they require to meet with her and with probation at the times and places designated. We spent a great deal of time talking about this will probably be her last chance.
Hokok's defense attorney Clyde Lemons also requested that she be released from prison until sentencing. Though Judge Vern Pears expressed concern with the request, he granted it. She will be watched by third-party custodians. Former DPW worker Ronald Meno is the second in the case to enter an agreement with the government.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay. What exactly did you do? What did you offer?
For my plea?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. What action did you do? What did you do?
For what I did?
Right. What did you offer?
I know that all they gave me was to deliver money to Jeff. That's it.
Okay. And did you?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how much, or it was an envelope. That's it.
Meno pleaded guilty to 2 counts of bribery for his part in the alleged prison contraband scheme. He faces a maximum of 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $5,000 for each count. Judge Pears also granting Meno's request to modify his release conditions so that he could find a job. Sentencing for both has been scheduled for February 12th at 9 a.m. So far, only former DOC officer Jerry Hokok is scheduled to go to trial on December 13th. The court anticipates trial for the others to happen sometime in mid-2018. Well, the president of Taiwan makes an overnight stopover here on her way home from official trips to several Pacific islands.
Speaking at a reception in Adelup, President Tsai Ing-wen said her home island shares many similarities to Guam and called for stronger ties between the two. Nestor Lacanto reports.
President Tsai's Guam visit is described by Adelup as an unofficial private trip, although the Taiwanese leader was received with all the decorum of a head of state. The visit is seen as politically sensitive, as Beijing regards Taiwan as a province and should be recognized as such. There is no official political relationship between Taiwan and the U.S. Still, the president called for continuing close ties with Guam.
Taiwan is very pleased to have a friend like yourself. Under your leadership, I'm confident we can bring Taiwan and Guam closer together.
President Tsai is returning from state visits to the Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, and the Marshall Islands, where Taiwan does have official ties. She notes that Taiwan is the 3rd largest tourism market for Guam, and she predicts increased arrivals and increased investment here.
In addition to being Guam's 3rd largest source of tourists here, Taiwan is also an important investor here too. We are cooperating on the promotion of trade and economic development, which will benefit both our societies.
Continuing on the theme of closer ties, the president says she even believes the indigenous peoples of Taiwan and Guam may also have a common Australasian origin.
Taiwan and Guam share a unique relationship. Our historical and cultural roots date back centuries. Research suggests that the Chamorro people of Guam are very closely related to the indigenous people of Taiwan.
President Tsai is returning a visit by Governor Calvo, who traveled to Taiwan on a trade mission just last week. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Two B-1B bombers out of Andersen Air Force Base, Guam, flew a military exercise near the Korean peninsula on Thursday involving South Korean and Japanese fighter jets. The mission was planned in advance and was not in response to any event, according to statements made by the U.S. Air Force in national media. In response, the North Korean state news agency KCNA called the mission, quote, a surprise nuclear strike drill, end quote, that shows the U.S. is aggravating the situation on the Korean peninsula and seeking to start a nuclear war. We should note President Donald Trump is visiting the region this week and will be discussing Pyongyang's nuclear threats with regional leaders.
Well, a man who was previously charged with terrorizing is back behind bars, this time for kidnapping the same victim. 34-year-old Wenceslao Ray Rayong allegedly held a woman at knife point in her own home with her children present. When police arrived to the home, they observed a cinder block at the bottom of the bedroom window, which appeared to be Rayong's point of entry. Inside the bedroom, police also found a container with 20 knives. Rayong remains behind bars on $15,000 cash bail.
For attempted murder, but only faces aggravated assault charges. 22-year-old Marvin Recha made his first court appearance in connection to Wednesday's officer-involved shooting in Dededo. Court documents state the incident started as a traffic pullover. Rather than follow instructions to see proper documents, Rechem allegedly tried to run the officer over. This prompted the officer to pull out his duty weapon and fire several times at the front window in the direction of the defendant. The court documents say there were drops of blood in the stolen Range Rover. No injuries were reported. Police previously reported no injuries in connection to the shooting. A 16-year-old who was in the passenger seat was also taken into custody. Recha, meanwhile, remains behind bars on $20,000 cash bail.
He is being remembered by loved ones as an American hero who proudly served his country. Family and friends said their final goodbyes to Air Force veteran Tristan Kemp today. Services were held at the Ageni Heights Church, followed by a burial at the Veterans Cemetery in Petey. The Ageni Heights native was one of the 3 killed in a shooting in Colorado last month. The 26-year-old was also a 2009 graduate of GW High School. Our condolences to his family for their loss.
Sad news to bring you, as it is confirmed that former Mauricio Mayor Ignacio Buck Cruz has passed away. Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo issued a statement today remembering the World War II survivor. Bordallo stating, quote, Buck was a member of Guam's greatest generation, and he served our country with distinction, attaining the rank of Master Gunnery Sergeant in the U.S. Marine Corps. He was a strong advocate for seniors, our environment, and culture. He will be deeply missed, but his memory will live on through all who knew him, end quote. Governor Calvo has ordered flags be flown at half-staff in Cruz's honor.
Well, the Guam Police Department has a new line of defense when it comes to addressing threats to the island. In a presentation this afternoon, we get a close, personal look with the force's newest 4-legged officers.
Meet Kuro and Halo. They're the newest additions to the Guam Police Department. Their job is to sniff out crime, specifically explosives, a threat local authorities are all too familiar with. Office of Civil Defense Administrator Charles Esteves.
If everyone here remembers, we had that long rash of bomb threats over a year, almost a year and a half ago. And so it's actually during that period where we decided that there's a definitely resource gap in regards to GPD's K9 unit.
And no wonder the saying goes, work like a dog. According to Chief of Police J.I. Cruz, these 4-legged officers are force multipliers.
One handler and his dog or her dog is the equivalent of 4 police officers. So what you see here is the K9 being a force multiplier. And that really pays dividends back to the Guam Police Department as well as the people of Guam.
GPD already has 4 narcotics and patrol dogs, with Kuro and Halo bringing that total to 6. Their $30,000 price tag came at no expense to taxpayers, but were paid for by the Homeland Security Grant Program's Law Enforcement Terrorism Prevention Activities Program.
In that grant, 25% of all our funding under that grant has to be spent for the law enforcement terrorism prevention activities.
Already, they're hard at work. GPD reports these canines have assisted the Mandanya Drug Task Force in recent search warrants and have successfully located firearms in a residence.
What you see this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, is truly collaboration within the government.
Stick around for more news here on Primetime.
You're watching KUAM.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
We value relationships. Because when we commit,
I love you guys until you're 80, until you're 90, until you're 100, forever.
We are in it for the long run. So you can enjoy the moments that matter. Because when we commit to relationships, we never stop caring. Calvo's Select Care, health care that is always there for you.
Find your reason to celebrate with a brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 8 at IT&E.
It's Hyundai's Kickoff the Savings event going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Score big, save big with the all-new redesigned Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. Gain those extra yards with up to 45 miles per gallon highway and an introductory savings of $4,500. Or check out Guam's best offensive line, like a new Accent starting at $11,995, or the new Elantra starting at $16,995. How about the new Tucson starting at $19,995? Plus, every new Hyundai gets Guam's best warranty. It's Hyundai's Kickoff the Savings event at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Now you can choose your favorite Nissan rides and 30 flyaways on Philippine Airlines when you play Micronesia Mall's Your Best Choice giveaway. To play, present mall receipts to win a new Versa Note SR, the Crossover Rogue Sport SV, the Heritage Edition 370Z, or you can choose a tough Nissan truck. Plus, there are great instant prizes from Burger King and Foot Locker. Win more cars, trips, and prizes when you play Micronesia Mall's Your Best Choice giveaway.
When you know what you want and you want it great, look no further than Ruby Tuesday's new Steakhouse Sensations menu. Choose from a 20-ounce dry aged prime bone-in ribeye or an 8-ounce filet mignon tenderloin. Either steak seared to your preference and served with 2 specialty sides, like the Nancy mashed potatoes, grilled asparagus, or roasted Brussels sprouts. Enjoy surf and turf and add a succulent lobster tail or tender grilled salmon fillet to complete your meal. This plus a whole lot more. It's Steakhouse Sensations for a limited time and only at Ruby Tuesday Guam.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
You've probably seen them walking around Tumon and at the beaches. Sailors have anchored on shore on the Tumon Strip.
Our Carmen Talai catches up with the local business owners to find out how this has affected the local tourist economy.
Businesses in Tumon are booming this week, thanks to a boost from the U.S. military. On Tuesday, the military aircraft carrier USS Roosevelt landed on Guam with more than 5,000 personnel. Eager to enjoy their days of liberty, many headed to Tumon. The executive chef of Hard Rock Cafe, Caldwell Singh, says that familiar food and friendly service makes their restaurant a first stop for many sailors far from home.
Basically, whenever they come to Guam, they land here, the first stop will be the Hard Rock. Because the hometown, because they remind them the food, remind them the environment, remind them the safety is the most important, and that's what we provide for our military, and we are very thankful, especially this career has been quite a while.
Citing heated tension between Guam and North Korea, Peter Wills, local business owner of Shamrocks, said the boat couldn't have come at a better time.
Obviously, North Korea really took a big hit with the tourism numbers, and then we saw a lot of cancellations, and then we started to experience just a bit more tightness, I guess, because people felt more restricted with what they could do and who was coming, and not quite sure about scheduling and working. I think it's been a big hit. It's been a very tough October. It's been a tough 3 months for a lot of people, so it's been really helpful.
With estimates to bring $4 million to Guam, sailor spending can mean more money in the local economy.
But it was good. This is very turning around the positive. We are very happy, and we're very happy to serve these guys.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Carmen Victoria Terlahi.
Well, with those thousands of sailors and Marines on island this week, after weeks of the deployment, they're doing more than just getting some rest and relaxation.
Isa Baza takes us to Agania Heights Elementary School, where sailors volunteered with local school children. Here's more.
Jump ropes hitting the floor, basketballs hitting the rim, and laughter coming from dozens of school children. That's all that could be heard at the home of the Bumblebees Friday morning. The fun activities were part of a visit from over a dozen sailors and Marines from the USS Theodore Roosevelt and its accompanying strike group, which pulled into port on Tuesday. Aviation machiner's mate Joshua King and aviation electrician Kelsey Hicks.
Doing basketball in here, frisbee, ball toss.
We're doing kickball. It's a lot of fun, and the kids are crazy. They just run around.
While the two usually spend their time working on F-18 fighter jets for the U.S. Navy, they instead spent their time reading, playing, and presenting to students about their careers.
It's great here. I wish we had more time.
Aside from volunteering at various schools throughout the island, the sailors and Marines also conducted community service with the island's Manamku at the Catholic Social Services, Adult Daycare, and Dementia Centers.
And with what little free time they do have on Guam,
I just went down to a restaurant, had some barbecue chicken, which is different from the States and stuff like that.
I went through a few little bazaars, and that was different for me. I'm from a little town in Ohio.
I like Guam, it's nice.
The sailors are expected to depart the island soon. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Researchers from the UOG Marine Lab and the Guam Ecosystems Collaboratorium presented at a conference at the University of Hong Kong last month. The seminar explored questions about coral resiliency and highlighted cutting-edge genetic research approaches, with Dr. Sarah Lammer noting it is now possible to conduct this type of research on island. The GEC researchers are using a $6 million National Science Foundation grant in hopes of finding the solution to the island's coral bleaching.
Well, Guam was well represented at the Taipei International Travel Fair in Taiwan. The 4-day event attracted more than 300,000 people, and among the thousands of booths, Guam won the ITF Theme Award. The Guam booth featured live performances by Master of Chamorro Dance Frank Rabon and Pa'atautano, a virtual reality Guam experience, weaving with Vicente Rosario, and photos with Miss Guam Audrey De La Cruz. GVB also hosted its annual trade gathering to promote Guam as an instant vacation destination. Well, coming up in sports, your Dow Rental and Athlete of the Week, but first, your weekend island weather.
From the network that brought you up to 3 times more data comes the dawn of a new data. The epic story of Guam's only network brave enough to give 10 free gigs of bonus data on every line every month to customers who bundle their services. Reviewers are calling the offer totes awesome. Best deal ever. And yes.
Visit GTA.net for details.
For 20 years, Matson has been an important part of our everyday lives. Bringing in the cars we drive, the food we eat, and and the materials that helped build our homes. From caring for our land through the Adaki Itano program to generously supporting our local charities, Matson has contributed to the preservation and growth of our island. On behalf of those you've served throughout your 20 years on Guam, Matson.
Guam is truly a majestic place with its sheer natural beauty, wealth of beaches, and culturally rich landscape. Unfortunately, Guam has a real problem with unwanted invasive species. Help us in preventing their introduction and spread. The coconut rhinoceros beetle, the little fire ant, the African snail, Siam weed. These are just a few of the numerous invasives on Guam. Follow proper custom procedures when bringing plants and animals into Guam.
Help protect Guam. Tell your family and friends about invasive species.
To report invasive species, call 475-PEST.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Bedness, woohoo, Friday! Fide Mariana is proudly brought to you by Triple J. It's KUAM Sports, and you know how we do. Every Friday, we kick it off with our Dow Rent's own Athlete of the Week.
It's that time of the week again for our Dow Rent's own Athlete of the Week. Today we have Carly and Mariana from the Notre Dame High School girls volleyball team.
Congratulations, guys, for being Dow Rent's own Athlete of the Week. Who would you like to donate this check to?
We'll be donating it to our school to go towards the athletic scholarships that they hand out to students.
You guys suffered 2 late season, regular season losses. How did that fuel you guys heading into this year's playoffs?
Those 2 losses just made us stronger, and it just helped us what not to do when we get to the big show, and it did.
In that championship game against the St. John's Knights, what were the deciding factors to you guys either winning or losing that championship?
I think depending on what our team thought going into the game really decided whether we would win or not, because if we went in with a weak mental game, then we wouldn't have won the game.
You were selected as this year's MVP. How important was it for you to have a big game and pretty much sealing the deal with the game-winning point?
Well, everyone was expecting a big show that night, and we just have to put it on me and my team.
You guys just wrapped up another championship title with a tournament win in Singapore. Tell us about that tournament.
Well, that tournament was actually, it was a really good tournament because a lot of the teams did give us great competition. We also got to play 2 teams that were from Guam that traveled with us. There were actually no playoffs for the tournament. It was just whoever had the best record, and we went without any losses, so that made us the champions for that tournament.
You guys lost 7 seniors. Next year's team, 5 returnees. How does it look for the Royals in the 2018 season?
Very excited to see how the team's going to turn out next year, and everyone's going to be fighting for their spot again, and it's going to be very competitive.
All right. Congratulations. Stay tuned to our next Dow Rent's own Athlete of the Week.
KUAM Sports Athlete of the Week is brought to you by...
Don't forget to come out tomorrow and support the Triple J Guam National Youth Football Federation as they wrap up their 2017 season at the House Angels Field in Dedido. In the Munha Division, the championship trophy will be up for grabs at 1 in the afternoon between the Angels and Cowboys. The Metgood Division title game will take place at 3 in the afternoon with the Angels meeting up with the Steelers. And the Matua Division championship game takes place at 7 as the undefeated Packers put their record on the line when they take on the Angels. Turning over to some golf news, Brent Solis, Nalapan Vanjalorn, Darryl Poe, and Vic Borja will be heading to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on Monday to represent Guam in the 28th Asia Pacific Amateur Golf Team Championship. The golfers are the top 4 local amateurs who were selected based on their rankings from numerous tryouts conducted by the Guam National Golf Federation. Team Guam will be competing for the Nomura Cup held at the prestigious Sungai Long Golf and Country Club from November 9th through the 12th. The Nomura Cup is a team event featuring the best amateur golfers from around the Asia Pacific region.
All right, finally a reason to look forward to Monday. Football, American football. 4 in the morning, KUAM TV 11. The Broncos of Denver take on the red green hot Philadelphia Eagles. All right, that's 4 in the morning. 7:25 in the morning Monday. More NFL at CBS. The Chiefs take on the Dallas Cowboys and then switch over to KUAM TV 8. 11:20 in the morning. Sunday Night Football, the Raiders of Oakland take on the Dolphins of Miami. Well, thank you for watching on this Friday business and wishing a special farewell to Issa. Good luck, girl. All right, my name's Chris. Adjust.
Nissan's fall clearance event is on with the best prices of the year. Save as much as $8,000 on the all-new 8-passenger Armada. Get the cargo van selected best in class with 25 miles per gallon combined. The fuel-efficient NV200 compact cargo van with 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty starting at just $127 per pay period. Great deals on Versa Sedan, Frontier King Cab, or the 7-passenger Pathfinder starting at just $87 per pay period during the fall clearance event at Nissan Upper Tumon. Find out more at NissanGuam.com.
It's back and bigger than ever. The big deal is going on now at Triple J. 0 down, 1.9% financing plus a $500 Kmart gift certificate. Save big with deals like the Ford F-150 at $266 per paycheck, the Mazda CX-3 at $154, the Kia Optima at $169 per paycheck, or the Honda Accord at $193 per paycheck. Stop by today or visit us online at triplejguam.com and see print ads for details. Trade-ins welcome. Some conditions apply. Triple J, 33 years of putting customers first.
Okay. And before we close out the news tonight, our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
Happy birthday wishes this Friday night go out to Chauncey Perez. Also, happy birthday to Gus Concepcion Sablan. Happy birthday also to Joseph Chino Cruz. It's Joseph's 50th birthday from the beautiful village of Melissa. May you enjoy all of your birthdays, say your friends. And we've also got some belated birthday wishes tonight. Happy belated birthday wish to Celia Jo Cruz. This is birthday number 4 for Celia Jo. And also, Jeffessa Mansipit. Happy 20th birthday to you also from Melissa.
Remember, you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online at KUAM.com. Please make sure to include with your photo your name and birthday. We had to say that really fast.
Yes, and the winner for this week's yummy Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake is...
Cadence
Woo!
Weeks!
Congratulations, Cadence.
Someone from
Rep will be
KUAM
contacting you, yeah.
So you can collect your yummy ice cream cake. But before we go...
Yes, let's bring the news team up here real quick.
I hope you have your tissue box because I'm pretty sad right now.
Because we have to say a quick goodbye to one of our reporters here, Issa Baza, and of course everyone else has something.
But you won't be seeing her. Oh, you'll be seeing her still.
Yeah.
Maybe just in a different capacity.
Here's a message from everyone here at KUAM.
Sweet Issa, we are definitely going to feel your absence when you're gone. I'm going to miss that signature sound of you walking in the hallways with their heels. But most importantly, I'm going to miss our talks in between logging and downtime. I know you're going on to do some great things, and I know we'll see each other along the way. So good luck, and I love you.
Goodbye, Issa. Good luck in all your future endeavors. Gonna miss you here.
Issa, we're gonna miss you. Oh. Issa, we're gonna miss you so much. Good luck in whatever you got planned next, and we're gonna miss you. Come back when you got time.
Bye, Issa. We're gonna miss you here, and good luck on all that you do. Bye.
Hey, Issa, we're really going to miss you. We're going to miss that beautiful smile. Best of luck in your new job, and don't forget to come visit us soon.
Farewell, Issa. It's been great having you on our team the past few years. We wish you the best in anything and everything you decide to do with your future. Bye.
See you around. Nice working with you.
Issa, we're going to miss you. Definitely.
Man, Issa, I can't believe it's your last day, but I have full confidence that you are going to be wildly successful at anything and everything you do. You've got the right attitude, you've got the right work ethic, and you are going to be sorely, sorely missed. Good luck.
Goodbye, Issa. It's been nice working with you. We wish you best of luck, and we're sure you're going to be very successful in your new position.
Best of luck, Issa.
Bye, Issa. Good luck in everything you do. Who's leaving? Oh, never even liked you anyways. Thanks for the donuts. never even got any dough. It's been a pleasure working with you, and it's been fun.
Peace out. Good luck. Have fun. See you around.
Hi, Issa. We're gonna miss you. Please take care and good luck.
Bye, Issa. Best of luck on your new endeavors.
Congratulations. We're gonna miss you. Bye, Issa. We're gonna miss you.
Bye, Issa. Good luck. We'll miss you back here.
Good luck to all your endeavors.
Isa, it's been so nice working with you, young lady. Go and seek your endeavor and do whatever you need to do to get ahead. Thank you. We're going to really, really miss you right here at the KUAM family.
Hey, Isa, we're really going to miss you, girl. You're one of my favorite girls back there. Love you. Take care.
Hey, Isa, I remember when you first came in for your interview at KUAM and you did your audition tape, and I was thinking, man, I really got to hire this girl. So all these years later, you impressed me and you exceeded all of my expectations. I'm really, truly going to miss you, your work ethic and the positive vibe you brought in to KUAM and in the newsroom. I'm really going to miss you, and I wish you the very best.
Hey, Issa, I just wanted to say that it was a pleasure working with you. You were a fantastic reporter. You always kept me busy. You always had the cut sheets coming. And I just wanted to wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And you go out there and you shine bright like a diamond.
Hey Issa, it's me and B.
Yo.
We just finished the shoot and we're just reflecting on how much we're gonna miss you, right B?
Yep. Man, no more fun.
No more fun. And no one's sadder than me that you're leaving, because you know how we've been together since day one. I'm so excited for you and your new job. I think I'm getting teary-eyed now. I think I'll cry for real though on Monday when I show up and your desk is empty and all our pictures are gone. But I'm very excited for you. Again, you've been the sister I never had. You're my right-hand woman because you literally sit right next to me. And we've been through thin and thick and thin again, and I'm talking about our waistlines. You know how to find me. I know I'll still be in touch regularly. Will bother you all the time. Hint, hint at your new job. I love you. Okay, bye. Mwah.
Hey Issa, it's definitely been a great few months working with you since I returned back on island. You're a great asset to the news team and wish you all the best. I'm going to miss you as my newsroom neighbor to my left, but of course we wish you luck and we'll see you around. Take care.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Hafere and welcome to the show, everybody. If you're watching us on KUM TV or